And because Trump's entire existence and the way he operates, he will get a bunch of money from a business or a person or a bank or a whatever and make promises to that person, bank, business, country about future deals that will make them a whole bunch of money. And then he'll renege on those deals. So he'll collect all the bribes and not come through with things. He won't renege on all of them because some of these deals are with people that put him in a more powerful position to perform more scams on more people. So he's in with that. So he knows what to manipulate and what's expendable and what's not. He knows from the lifelong con man that he is, dealing with certain people, there's a level of manipulation that he can successfully go to without blowing himself up. And that is something that he has spent his whole life navigating and learning through the court systems, through all of him getting sued and everything else. He's learning the patterns from his past. He's learning the guardrails of the court system on every level as he was coming up to where he currently is. And in that process of 4,800 times being sued before he even ran for president, that is a fact, look it up, a majority of them were for not paying people contracts, not, I don't like the teleprompter doesn't work, so I'm not going to pay those people. How many times have we heard that? Well, he's been using that excuse to get out of paying employees and contractors from the beginning, from the absolute beginning. That's actually what a lot of the firsthand experience that I have comes from is, knowing the skeletons in the closet long before The Apprentice or the internet. So this is the guy's pattern. This is what he does. This is what he's always done. We need to accept that. And only then can we thoroughly wrap our heads around the level of scams that he's pulling right now. And the fact that he can write laws to direct a United States sovereign fund, which sounds very much like, Saudi Arabian sovereign fund or whatever, and then direct it to be invested into crypto. And the paperwork of that executive order needing to, the sovereign fund is very similar to the bid processes in the red states that are now demanding that there's a Bible in every classroom and every student has a Bible and all that other stuff. And it just so happens there was a Bible that was printed that fits this very specific bid demand for each and every school. And that demand wouldn't have applied to any of the 2,700 Bible printers in the area that could have been up for the bid, because the bid said the Bible has to be in a very protected, like a leather-bound case, and has to actually be printed with the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and all that other stuff. And anybody who knows anybody knows that, anyone who's owned a Bible knows that doesn't happen. So it's ironic that Donald Trump himself actually owned a product that can get 55,000 Bibles sold per county in every red state with that's $4.5 million per district going right into his pocket for Chinese printed sticky page Bibles that no one in the world would ever buy any other way, because even the Constitution only goes up to Article 11, which is kind of ironic because all the other articles have to do with getting rid of incompetent presidents and women's rights and voting rights and all this unimportant. It's just a coincidence, I'm sure. But good thing those Bibles were available for every single swing state, so our current president can sell them like the other 1,000 plus products that are currently available online during his administration. Nothing to do with the Emoluments Clause or Constitution, because that would be too American for the patriotic red-hatted ones.